Hi, in this King of Avalon video we are going to have a look at the changes in update 11.8. I would say the main change is 2 new heroes, and they are again a game changer like we have seen before, with the heroes making infantry stronger and the heroes making cavalry stronger. Now we are more or less back to the start with Kiara and King Lot. They make bowmen a lot stronger. So probably this will result in the March setups for doing combat with those new heroes being more a focus on bowmen and infantry and no longer using cavalry. They have large boosts as well, but the main thing of course is the special skills for the if you use them in your march and combined with the extra benefit you get for having both of them active. So when troops are led by Kiara, bowmen shoot a random 2 to 4 extra arrows of ashes when they attack, each arrow dealing base attack of 4,000 times the damage. So that is a huge amount, and I don't know how much it is when you get when you only have 1 star, but normally that is still a lot. It can be somewhere around maybe close to 2,000, don't remember exactly, but it's still a lot even at 1 star. It will be pretty expensive to get it to more stars, but I'm sure there are players who think it is worth it, and it is really a game changer. So if you have the money and want to spend the money on the game, this is probably a good thing to do. So that's Kiara, and the extra benefit is that you get, if you have used both of those new heroes, that you get even more damage for those arrow of ashes. Then King Lot gives a bowman attack and bowman health that are very high, an extra increase, so very nice if you use that in combination with the other one, because your bowmen become even stronger. And on top of that, if you use both of them, you lower the enemy cavalry attack. So the previous heroes, Guinevere and Mordred, even become less useful because the cavalry attack gets a debuff. So if you're up with these two against those previous heroes, the cavalry focused heroes, you definitely have a good advantage. So looking at the basic boost, if you have it at 6 stars, you have the skills unlocked, you get an extra 2030% bowman attack. So that's definitely also very significant, so that's really very helpful. These two are replacements, Kiara of Dindrain and King Lot is a Master of Arms, so replacement of Brutus. And like before, you can combine these to still have Covenant benefits. So if you have one of them fully developed and you want to replace it, let's look at so you see that those in the Rise of Glory Covenant, you can use those new heroes in combination with the old heroes. So one, for example, Kiara together with Brutus is a possibility. What else to say about these heroes? I think that's it. These new heroes have led to some new chapters in the Merlin trials for the heroes, because fully developed they give quite some additional benefits. It's not something that is relevant for me at the moment, but for some players might be good to get some extra rewards there. Other changes in this update, so we have a new lake treasure, we have a new event, the Lamp of Hope. So that is something that is not being active yet. We have new event, Mythical Summon. and that's a way, but at this moment you can only purchase these horns. Maybe you still have some from a previous time, not sure. But there you have a chance of getting fragments for the new heroes. This is always a bit of a gamble, so you might, if you are interested, you might try this. You might also decide to just purchase the fragments directly. There's also quite a chance that you will get something that you will probably consider crap if you use those random chances. There is together with this update, the Ravager's Revenge is active again. This is always a nice one because the Barbarian camps are replaced with Ravager camps, and the stamina cost is 25% less, so only 15 instead of 20. It goes faster, you have shorter rally times, and you can each day get some of this Aurelian Pendragon fragments, so that is quite nice as well to develop that hero further to lower your the cost for some of these skills. Specifically, the research is what I'm focused on here. So that's quite nice, but just a small little extra. I always think, why don't they just make this a permanent change? That would be nice, but okay. Another major change, and that I cannot really show you much about yet, is that the redo of the portal that they have announced is now active. We're probably going to try it out tonight. We still have some hours to wait, but some of the nice things are that you can now donate more than 900, and you can also see whether you already donated this round. So that is quite interesting. So even if somebody has already maxed it to 900, you can donate a bit extra to make sure you are eligible for the victory rewards, even though you are not you might not be online when the portal monster is being opened. Other changes here is that supposedly there is a more reasonable difficulty, which I assume means that there are more difficult monsters, because in our alliance, and I'm sure in many, even the highest level monster is already quite easy to be beaten. And there are changes in the rewards. There are no more damage ranking rewards, but instead there are now bonus rewards that are based on the number of participants. So that can be, the idea is the more participants, the more reward. So it could be worthwhile to do a couple of rounds or a couple of rallies first with mainly farms, so that all the farms have attacked as well, so they count as extra accounts that have attacked the portal, and then finish it off with the others, so that you get hopefully extra rewards. But I don't know whether those are really worth it. One interesting thing is that they have added the Ursin emblem fragments to the rewards. So normally you always get emblem fragments as rewards, but now they've changed it to the new ones. So that's quite nice. I don't have those at all yet. So for me that will definitely be very interesting. So currently I have all Lionheart and the Ursin. I just have a few, or 47. Not that many fragments, considering you need 800 in total, but we can start working on that. It's not going to go very fast, but if we can purchase, or not purchase, if we can get some every 2 days, maybe get another 6 or 7 or whatever, then definitely is going to help us towards getting more of these Ursin emblems. So that is probably pronouncing that way wrong again, but that is something that I really look forward to. I have had a look at the interface, but you don't really see much. So it doesn't. This is mostly information that we have already seen. this is kind of an interesting one. I had missed that one. So you actually need to do 1 damage. So it is important that you do send some march and maybe not with a farm account, just send one troop, and maybe we have to look a bit at whether this is going to be possible. I don't know. I assume if the damage points are the same as the old portal, then if you have a decent farm, you should definitely be able to do some damage. So the victory rewards for all, and the participation rewards or bonus rewards only for those who have participated, and they will depend on the number of participants. I'm not sure. I'm assuming that the emblem rewards will still be part of the victory rewards. Here it says participation rewards are here, victory rewards, the emblem manuscript. So that's the most important. Of course, it's nice to get more of these, more statue material, more meteorite iron, more emblem essence, and for some the noble patches might also still be nice. But the very interesting thing are the old victory rewards in my eyes that contain the new emblem fragments. So that is definitely, for me, very interesting. Okay, enough about the portal. Probably not this evening because I have another appointment and I might miss it completely. But one of these days, if I feel it's worth it, I will make a video of the new portal to show you how we are doing it. Maybe want to get some experience with it first. Okay, a lot of talking about that. There is actually another bit. I'm not too happy with the other change, which is that the way the tower build is working has changed again. So before this update, it basically was, okay, you need to have 10,000 troops minimum in a tower, and then it starts construction, and the construction speed and thereby the time it takes to construct is dependent on the number of different accounts in the tower. It doesn't matter anymore how many troops you have, as long as you had more than 10,000. Before that, lower than 10,000, there was no construction at all. Now they have changed that. As soon as you send 1 troop, it starts building. But 1 troop from 1 player, it is going to be very slow. It takes much more than 1 day. If you add more troops, it starts to go faster, but the real speed still only comes if you go above 10,000 troops, because below 10,000 troops, actually the build speed is 90% reduced compared to if you have more than 10,000 or more troops, I should say. Why I don't like it is because we had figured things out nicely, how to work in a way that everybody gets an easy chance to get those points, the alliance points, because these are actually very important for purchasing things from the alliance store, the points you get from tower building. So now we have to think again about how to do things. Probably we are going to build a couple of towers a day and just kind of always have a tower that is being built. In the past couple of months, I have worked a lot on reducing the total number of towers that we have each day, tearing down 2 or 3 towers and only building 1 new tower. So we've really reduced the number of towers while we still had the same area, so the same number of resource mines in our alliance, resource mines in our alliance territory. So that's actually quite nice, because we have in that time greatly reduced the amount of resources we have to pay for any tower build. So I think we are relatively well prepared for this change, but I think we do have to start building more than 1 tower a day. Not really a problem, but for me the system wasn't broken, so there was no reason to try to fix it, but they still did. Okay, there is a new honor pass that just started. One of the nice things about this is that you now get some arrows. Sorry about that. There was somebody at the door and the dogs started barking. Had to take a small break, but we are back. So the nice thing I was just saying is that you get some MYTHICAL fragments. I believe it is, I wrote that down somewhere, that is 10 fragments in total. So for me that's still quite nice because I don't have many of those fragments. And that's just from the first row. If you're willing to unlock the other rows, you get some other fragments as well. For the rest, the rewards are not that interesting in my eyes, but yeah, those MYTHICAL fragments still quite nice. Let's open. Of course, you always get one free key if we do at least only do the very few starting points from the rare Lionheart strength. That is just not really that interesting. I mean, the nice thing is that it does give you, we can tear it up and or dismantle it, and we do get quite some fragments, so that is nice. Preferably, of course, you get something that you don't have yet, like the Ursine emblem. But okay, I mean, it's not bad. I think it's worth more than these 900,000, 869,000 emblem essence, I assume. So can't complain. We have the lucky draw as something, and the rewards that I chose are these. And to be honest, yeah, I normally don't really pay that much attention to the higher level rewards what I choose, because you practically never get anything unless you spend. You don't get anything from those higher levels. So not that interesting, but still it's something that they changed. For the rest, we are going to have a look at changes in the shops and event rewards and such. So one of the interesting changes for many, I'm sure, is the summoning. The Goldhorn summoning now gives you a chance at Categorn and MYTHICAL. So that's definitely an interesting change that these have been added. So that is, I'm not going to use my horns yet. I'm going to wait until the next shop event. I have already gotten quite some, and I'm probably going to use them at that time. At least that is the plan. And that will, hopefully I get some of those new ones, especially for MYTHICAL. I'm still very low on fragments for that hero, so it will definitely be nice to unlock all skills for that hero. That will give me a nice boost in my stats. The 10 MYTHICAL fragments from the first row of Honor Pass I already mentioned. What is a pity in my eyes, but that's also, maybe I don't put enough focus, or I don't even think enough about the draconic stuff, because now in a number of events, those are the Royal Arena, Firelands, Kingdom Tourney and Alliance Hunt, the gold summoning horns are replaced with draconic XP. I just find it a pity, because I like those summoning horns, but maybe others are happy that they say, yes, I always need draconic XP and I get some more now. I would have preferred if they just added something, because the summoning horns are just quite nice. I actually still transfer every day, try to transfer 15 from my farms to my main. That is, in my eyes, in the goods exchange, the thing that is still worthwhile to go through the transfer process. The rest is totally, not worth it anymore. I often still do it because I do those gold summoning horns anyway. But for the rest, other sources, some of the other sources disappear, and that's a pity. So we already mentioned about the Ursine emblem in the Portal event and also in Kingdom versus Kingdom. And they say also in Neither War, but currently Neither War is not active. But there, if Neither War will be introduced again after this Neitherfall season is over, there will also be the Ursine emblem fragments instead of the Lionheart emblem fragments. The NS3 hero fragments are replaced with Mordred and Guinevere, it says, but I don't know where. So we know that Mordred is available in the Alliance store now, so that's quite nice. Haven't purchased it yet. I probably am going to do that. I'm always a bit. I don't have a lot of. I still have quite some reserves, but at a certain moment when I was daily purchasing the Hellsbane ingot as well, I was actually going down. I was spending more on these three than I got in, and those hero fragments are very expensive relatively. So I'm probably going to start purchasing them. But I also want to give priority to my Immortal Arcana. I don't have that much to do, but still more than 200 still need, so that is still quite some time. And the Druid hero weapons, I still have a lot. I only have one Druid hero weapon at the moment, so that's still a very long way to go. So I probably cannot purchase too many of those, but I'm going to do that anyway. Purchase what I can. Where exactly we can get Guinevere is not that clear to me yet. So if somebody else knows, say, okay, you should do this to get more Guinevere fragments. They're in this event or this shop. Please let me know. I don't see an easy way yet. And that was actually similarly the case with Madoc before. So Categorn we could purchase here, but Madoc was actually, in my eyes, a lot harder to get. Maybe they are going to be a bit cheaper in the shop event as well. I'm first going to focus on my royal badges to get all my T13 troops unlocked. But once that is done, I might focus a bit more on the hero fragments during the shop event, or actually primal draconic summoning might also be a focus area for me. Okay, well, that was it for the update. If you have seen any other changes, things I might have missed, please let me know. That is always much appreciated, and thanks for watching this video.